Thanks for clicking. Welcome to another Knowledge Math production. Today we're going to be talking about the number line, getting started in Unit 2 of our Accuplacer review. So we'll talk about the number line, rational numbers. We'll quickly make sure that you remember all of this. I'm sure many of you do. Okay, so you can see a number line on the front page here with 0, negative numbers are to the left, and positive numbers are to the right. Okay, so rational numbers. So rational numbers are numbers that can be written in the form A over B. So I can take two numbers, divide them, and get a rational number. All right. So we're going to talk more about this in the next video, but within rational numbers, there are two other sets of numbers. There are integers. So these are examples of integers: -4, -5, 2, 0, 1, 7, 8. And inside of whole numbers, or integers, are the whole numbers, which are 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, rational numbers can be fractions as well. So 1/2, 3/2, 2, 1, 0, -5. Okay, those are all examples of rational numbers. So you can see rational numbers have more numbers in them. They have these fractions that are not whole numbers. And then inside of those, we have the integers, which are your 0 and positive, negative whole numbers. And then your whole numbers are just 0, 1, 2, 3. You take out the negatives. All right. So integer facts, rational numbers. Okay. These are your whole numbers, fractions, mixed numbers, decimals, okay, with their negatives as well. All right. It can be written as a ratio. That's why they're rational. Okay. Ratio, remember, that's a fraction. Whole numbers are your counting numbers in 0. Integers are the set of whole numbers and their opposites. So examples of integers would be -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So you can go in either direction. So the integers are what make up your number line, right, when you create a number line. So the number line is the line that goes on forever in both directions. Okay, we have 0 in the middle usually, and then numbers greater than 0 to the right, numbers less than 0 are to the left. Those are your positive numbers and negative numbers, your positive integers and negative integers. So you can see your number line is basically made up of all of the integers, right? Positive numbers, positive whole numbers, 0, and negative whole numbers. Okay. So 0, what does 0 mean in the real world? It means a number that doesn't change. It means 0 degrees, right? Par in golf. Sea level, okay, if you're at sea level. All right, 0, because if you go underneath sea level, you're into the water. Okay, so that would be negative. All right, so let's take a couple of these and just kind of show you real quick how this all works. All right, we're not going to do all 8 of these, but we'll do a few of them. Write a number to represent each situation. A loss of $180 would be like -180. A gain of 10 yards would be +10. 200 feet below sea level, if sea level is 0, 200 feet below it would be -200. If you withdraw $2,500, you took out $2,500. If you deposited $5,200, you'd have $5,200 positive. Okay, and that's good enough, I think. But that's the idea. Okay, using these integers to represent real-world situations. All right. Opposites. What are the opposites of these numbers? The opposite of 6 is -6. The opposite of -75 is +75. The opposite of -100 is +100. Okay? The words opposite and reciprocal are confused a lot. Reciprocal means you're going to take a fraction and flip it upside down. Opposite means take a number and change its sign from positive to negative or negative to positive. Okay, so that's something you want to make sure that you understand the difference between opposite and reciprocal. all right, because they are two different meanings. Okay, so now we're going to take this number line, label it from -8 to 8, and then we're going to compare these. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. There we go, we labeled it. And we're going to compare using our greater than or less than symbol. Remember, this is the less than symbol because you can write the word less in it. Very important. Okay, we're comparing -6 with 5. -6 is less than 5. 2 is greater than -1. -8 is less than -5, right? If you owe somebody $8, that's worse than owing them $5. And 4 is greater than -7. Okay, so again, you can use your number line. You can plot the points on your number line. You could use the number line to do addition and subtraction. Okay, there's a lot of things you can do with the number line. All right, so Melody, Byron, and Chin are waiting at the bus stop. Melody's bus leaves at 10 minutes after noon. So Melanie, 10 after. Byron leaves at 15 before. 15 before. And Chin leaves at 5 after. So who's going to leave the bus stop first if you're given these three? Well, if Byron leaves at 15 minutes before the hour, then Byron, if I can spell his name, is going to leave first. Okay, then Chin will leave 5 minutes after 12, so he's second. And then Melanie leaves third, right? So 15 minutes before noon, that would mean they would leave at 11:45. Chin would leave at 12:05, 5 minutes after 12. And then Melanie would leave at 12:10. Okay, so again, using your clock, making sure you understand how to do clock arithmetic. And then finally, which scenario matches this number line? So on the number line, it looks like we start on 13, and then we're going backward to 9. So it looked like we subtracted 4, right? Looks like we did 13 minus 4. 13 subtracted 4. So I baked 13 muffins, but I gave 4 to my friend. Now I have 9 left. That looks pretty good. We'll just read B, just in case. I hiked 13 miles, and I hiked 4 more. No, that's no way. That's going the wrong way. So it looks like my answer is A. Okay, I started with 13, but I gave 4 away. Now I have 9 left. And that's it. That's it for the number line. Okay, pretty simple. As always, thanks for clicking.